Good morning, students. Now we'll start our next part of probability, that is Bayes theorem. So before learning Bayes theorem, we must know what is total probability. So let U in a sample space E1, E2, E3, E4 up to En are the different events. Those are mutually exclusive. Okay, and let A be the another event which associated with all the events. That in the figure it is clear. Then A we can write they are mutually exclusive. This symbol shows that there is no element common, mutually exclusive. The A can be written as A intersection S, and S is what? S is E1 union E2, E2. This is mutually exclusive and exhaustive events. Now, if we open by distributive law, this will come. And now by using the multiplication theorem, this for union plus sign, and this is by A plus sign is there, then by multiplication E1 by A by E1, E2 by like this. This is theorem of total probability, or in short we can write like this. Now on this probability, let us solve one question. 13.3 question number 1. 13.3 question number 1. An urn containing 5 red, 5 black balls. A ball is drawn at random. Its color is noted and returned to the urn. Moreover, 2 additional balls of the same color drawn are put into the urn. Then a ball is drawn. What is the probability that the second ball is red? Now question is clear. A bag containing 5 red, 5 black. A ball is drawn from the bag. Suppose it is red, then 2 more red balls will be dropped in the bag, and again then another ball is taken out. If drawn ball is black, then 2 more black balls are drawn. Okay, then what is the probability that second ball is red? So we take the different events. E1 drawn ball is red, E2 drawn ball is black. Then probability of getting E1 5 by 10, 1 by 2, E2 also same. Now A is the event associated with both the events, that is drawn ball is red. Okay, if first ball is red, then also it is red ball may come, so this event is associated. Then P A by E1 means getting second ball red when first ball is red. If first ball is red, then we will put 2 more red balls, then total number of red balls became 7, and then total balls became 12, number of red became 7, then probability of getting red ball is 7 by 12. Whereas PA2 means if we take getting red ball, second ball red when first ball drawn is black. If first ball drawn is black, then 2 more black balls are put into the bag, the number of balls become again 12, but probability of getting red ball 5 by 12. Now PA getting A is getting second ball red, that is PE1 PA just by theorem of this. There are 2 events are there, PE1 by A by E1, PE2 A by E2. Why it is coming half. We can do without knowledge of this total probability. Just we will take 2 cases. Drawn ball is red, then probability of getting 7 ball is red. If drawn ball is red, 2 more red ball drawn, then 7 by 12. If drawn ball is black, then 2 more black ball. That case probability of getting red ball 5 by 12. Now probability of getting second ball red is probability of get second red ball when first ball is red, or probability of get second ball red when first ball is black. So probability of getting second ball red 7 by 12 when first ball is red. Getting first ball red is 1 by 2. So getting first ball red and getting second ball red, or getting first ball black and getting second ball black, and into, and two possible cases or is there, so plus sign, so it is also coming 1/2. Okay, let us do the base theorem. In the same question, when we reverse the condition, like question is there, what is the probability that second ball is red? Now, when we reverse the condition, that if drawn ball is red, what is the probability it is from first ball is red? Like if we reverse the condition, then it is base theorem. Okay. So E1 base theorem, let us discuss briefly. E1, E2, En are the non-empty events, of course mutually exclusive, exhaustive, and A is the event which is associated with all the events, then P EI by A is equal to PEI. This will come how? PEI by A, that is by conditional probability PA intersection EI by PA, then PA, that is PEI by PAEI, and summation of, that is a PA, just now we have written PA is summation of this. Okay, so we can continue with this. Now see question number 2, 13.3, question number 2. 13.3 question number 2. A bag contain 4 red, 4 black, another bag contain 2 red, 6 black. One of the two bags selected at random, and a ball is drawn from the bag and found to be red. Find the probability that ball drawn is first bag. Okay, so how will proceed? Just figure 4 red, 4 black, 2 red, 4 black. E1 selecting first bags, E2 selecting second bag. Then P1 will be half, 2 bags. If we select one of them, it will coming half. A is drawn ball is red. After selecting a bag, we will take out a ball, and if it is red, what is the probability it is from first bag? So PA1 means getting red ball from first bag, that is 4/8. PA2 means getting red ball from second bag. In second ball 2 red ball, then 2/8, 1/4. And what you have to find? PE1A means getting red ball from first bag. This is first bag, and A is getting red ball from first bag. Then we will use the theorem, and it is coming 2/3. Okay. Now one more question. Let me discuss question number 4. In answering a question on multiple choice test, student either knows the answer or guesses. Let 3/4 the probability that he knows the answer, 1/4 with the probability he guesses. Assuming that the student who guess at the answer are correct is 1/4. What is the probability that the student knows the answer given that answer is correct? So we'll take two events. Event 1 knows the answer. Here selecting event and common event is important. After that you will put in the formula, it automatically come. Okay, I have taken E1 event knows the answer, then P1 3/4, E2 is the event guesses, P2 1/4. A is answer is correct. That is our last one. PA/E1 means answer is correct and he knows the answer. That will be 1. PA/E2 means answer is correct but he guesses 1/4. That is given. This one not given. This one we have to assume, because if he knows the answer, then answer will be definitely correct. Then probability of that will be correct is 100%. That is 1. Now E1 by A, answer is correct, he knows the answer. So once again E1 by, this will come here again, then more event will be added. So answer will be 12/13. So I'll take one more class from Bayes theorem. Bayes theorem is very important. 6 marks question are always coming, maybe 4 marks. So you try. One more class I'll take Bayes. Thank you.